Hey everyone, it's Black, aka Bill here to do a commentary on my Jason Goes to Hell review. Now, I normally, at least to date, have not done commentary on recent reviews. This is kind of a precedent. I did feel that I sort of owed an explanation as to what took this video so long. Now, anybody involved in the Friday the 13th collaboration that this was a part of knows that this was originally due in May of 2010, sorry, May of 2011. So it took me a long time to finish this review. I actually did record it in May. I'm pretty sure it was after May 13th, but I did record it that month. And well, first off, it took me forever to edit this. I'm pretty sure the first time I edited it wasn't until late, and it can't have been until like late June until I finally finished it. Then when I first went to render it, the file would not work. That's around when I decided I needed to get a new computer. Then I had various issues relating to, partially because of free trials expiring, partially because of files just disappearing from my hard drive somehow. So this became part of several reviews that I just kept picking up and moving from place to place, between Windows Movie Maker problems, Sony Vegas issues, which I basically have resolved as of now, as of today. But what basically happened was I had Jason Goes to Hell, Mary Grant's Deadline, a long time ago, Solo Command. It's not actually a long time ago, but you may or may not have seen that by the time this commentary gets posted. I'm posting it in a week because I already have a commentary going up this week. I had Ascension, Conviction, my first cameo with Eurus. That was not A New Hope. It was Chad Vader. So that was filmed at the same time as my other Star Wars reviews. What else did I have? War of the Gargantuas, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Gojira may have been... No, I think Gojira was done before that. But you get the idea. I had a lot of reviews that were kind of just migrating. I had problems with Windows Movie Maker. I had problems with my old computer in and of itself. I had problems with some of the stuff I was trying to do in Vegas with my new computer. So all in all, that's part of why I took a 6-month hiatus from videos, because I was just trying to get these edited, and I didn't actually finish any of them during that time. I made progress. I never actually finished any of them during that time. There were about half of that list I had pretty much slated as soon as it's finished, posted, because people have been waiting on these so freaking long. I mean, Deadline, I was planning to post a week after my text review, when obviously that didn't happen. Some of those reviews still have not gone up due to other issues. So another issue that happened with this is that you'll see the credits are a little different from my style. The watermark is a little different from my style. What I generally tend to do is I render a video, and then I go back in, I add any cameos that I might have gotten late, any last minute gags. I had my watermarks, my credits, my intro, and I had all of those to add to this review. And what happened was, my old computer, because I had to use my old one because of a free trial until I finally got something more recent, which I might be stuck using my old one some more. I'm trying to get something affordable for my new one. But anyway, it refused to render anything related to that video. It would not render anything, even though it had rendered the partial version perfectly fine. It would not render anything. Now, what I probably should have tried to do, I think there was a reason why I wasn't able to do this, but it's too late to actually remember why. I probably could have gone into the original unrendered file and tried to add it. There was something why, either things that would have been too complex and would have taken forever to do or whatever. But I eventually just sent this, I zipped everything up in a folder and sent it to Mizio. Can you please do something with this? And she was able to finish editing the review and upload it for me. So if you look, my outdoor filming indicates that this was done the same month as my Pieces review. This was supposed to be posted not long after that. I think Pieces was actually posted in May or June, so that would be about right. And this, it being episode 3, was supposed to be, you know, one of the first episodes of season 1 instead of being the first episode of season 2. Now, I can promise you that unless I lose my house or something, season 2 will be done before... I'm sorry, season 2 will have more episodes than season 1. It will not be a 2-episode season again. It's already got two episodes in, and let me see my plans. I've got 3 more vampire reviews. All of them are actually planned to be crossovers. I've got an adaptations crossover comparing a book to a movie. I've got another vampire review that should post the same week as this commentary, so it should already be up at that point. And just a few more things I'd like to look at, horror-wise. Oh yes, and at least one more book review before the adaptations thing. So, oh yes, here's the one problem I had technically, and I didn't catch this until after it was online, and I was not going back because this review's been a nightmare trying to go back and edit it. So that was supposed to be a counter. Everything I said had originally been going up there. I used keyframing. It was originally supposed to say 9 kills, however many off screen, however many sets of tits, and so forth. And it was all there when I clicked render, and it was not there after it rendered, which has not been a problem I had with Vegas other than this. The main problem with Vegas, though, it's hard to preview things. It tends to freeze up, at least the trials I was using. I don't know if the full version has the same issue or not, but it kept freezing up on me. So I thought it would work, and it wasn't until it actually went online that it had that problem. And by that point I was all, fuck it, I am not going into this review again. I already tried to render it 3 or 4 times, so how many times am I actually going to re-render this review? Well, 8 minutes through the review, and I haven't really mentioned the contents of, well, I've mentioned the contents of the review just there. I haven't really mentioned the contents of the movie at all. Now, when I scripted and recorded this video, I was aware a lot of people didn't like it, but it wasn't until I was editing it and reading more into it that I really noticed how many people just hate this sequel. And that, to this day, still confounds me for a little bit. By the way, that's why Sophie, Miss Liv, has her cameo at the end. That was actually supposed to be a video, but there was a technical problem, I guess, on her end. We tried a few computers and could not actually get the video from it, so I guess it was a technical problem from her computer. And she had a really terrible month, to the point where she was pretty much out of contact until weeks after this review was up. So we really couldn't do anything about it. I think what we did with it was fairly, it was alright. If she turned around tomorrow and sent me that footage and found the original, I might consider re-rendering this and re-uploading it. Probably would not make a big deal of it, but I would do it, when I had time, because I am a perfectionist. I do like things to be completely finished. I did have my own idea for the credits of this movie, of this review, but I was not able to do the credits. What else to say here? This is, I'd like to think that this, when it came out, was my best edited review to date. There's not very many cutaway clips and jokes in it as there are in many of my other reviews, but that's also because many of my other reviews are books and this is a movie. It could pretty much focus to one thing. When I wrote this, I was still sort of experimenting. Well, do I want to be linear? Do I want to not be linear? A lot of my Godzilla reviews, I tried to make them more linear. In the end, I kind of decided, other than the comic reviews, because they're in a set series, you read them in a certain order, I want them to be more linear so you can learn more about Hal Jordan and such. Except for the next few episodes, but they're a special case. But the rest of my reviews, I want it to really fit whatever happens in the review happens in the review. So in this case, it was linear while I had to be linear to explain the points, and after that it wasn't, because I'm not sitting here to recap the entire plot for you. I did this to review the movie, and I was explaining what I liked from the movie. And I think I did interrupt myself, but I still, to this day, I don't understand. Seeing Fubar's name kind of brought it up, and the commentary is over, but I'm just going to say this at the end. Seeing Fubar's name kind of reminded me, I don't understand the hate this entry gets from Friday the 13th fans, and I don't think I ever really will. I'm trying to, if you really have some insight into that, why it's so hated, after watching my review, because I make my points of why I like it, and if you want to compare those, send me a rebuttal, call me an idiot, please. Just let me know, why you think I'm an idiot, and I would probably post it on the site if it was good enough. But that's my commentary. I already ran long, my first solo commentary, and I failed. So I'll see you guys with my next video. Man in Black out.